Alright, so at the moment I'm really just waiting on lacquer to dry on a neck, so I'm not working on anything. And sadly this Gibson is going away. My friend is trading it, he's coming by to pick it up any minute, so I haven't done a lick to it. It's just going right back out in its gig bag the way it is, and he's trading it off or something. Anyway, oh, and it turns out that, yeah, that's totally stock, just the way it came. It's just like a 70s tribute, I think it might be. But yeah, totally stock. Everything about it. Everything, even these little pointers. All that stuff's stock. So, just the way she was born in the factory. Weird. Anyway, speaking of which, I've long held the belief that if you pick up a guitar, strum it, and then at one end hold the headstock, and at the other end hold the body, that if they sort of seem to resonate or feel the same or feel like they're resonating at the same frequency or intensity or some combination thereof, if they feel similar, like if when you grab it they feel similar, it doesn't feel like a drastic change from here to here, I've long held the belief that that's an indication of the quality of the build of a guitar. Not necessarily that you've got one better piece of wood over the other, but just like how well is it bolted together or glued together, or you know, and that also that it's that it would be a good indication of the amount of sustain that you should expect from a guitar. And I have to admit that on cheap guitars that you can definitely feel that. But on a guitar that's bolted well together, I feel like, and here, I'll just set the camera up and show you what I'm on about. So essentially all I'm talking about is just if you grab it and strum it and hold it like that. Like, does one end of it decay before the other? And you can feel that on certain guitars. Like on this guitar, it's still vibrating quite a lot at the headstock, and it's lost almost all of its energy in the body. And there we go, we just lost all of it through the neck. So the neck, I could feel it, the energy, still the whole neck resonating long after the body gave up. Grab your guitar and try this. Does this mean anything? Does this mean anything to anyone? I mean, this is a really great guitar. But it suffers from something that I've long held the belief means it's not a very well put together guitar, or that the two parts aren't well suited to one another. But you will grab some guitars where it seems like that vibration lasts as long in the body as it does in the headstock when you grab it like that. Now, of course, this isn't a scientific test, but I can tell you right now, okay, the body just gave up. The neck is still going, and there, dead. But the body gave up long before the neck did. So, I don't know, try that on your guitars. Like, for example, if I grab this other Gibson, and I wish that there was some way for me to film this, but when I strum this Gibson, body gives up instantly. And the headstock keeps going. Instantly. This body gives up instantly. It's done. Done. It's not vibrating at all anymore. And the neck is just like continuing to go on and on and on and on and on. And then it just stopped. Weird. Now let's grab the hollow body. And I find that on Strats, like on bolt-on necks, that they're more evenly matched. So, let's just remove that. And the body and the neck held it both, they both stopped at the same time. So obviously this is behaving more like an acoustic. Yeah. They're both still, and they both just gave up. Try this on your own guitar. Does that mean anything? Like, is there something to that, or is that just more malarkey, or is that really just more the quality of like an acoustic instrument? Because I'm curious. Surely that should have some effect on sustain. I'm curious. Now, the only reason I want to know this stuff is not because I give a shit about any of this tone width stuff or any of that kind of stuff. I want to be able to make informed decisions. It's a very legitimate thing for somebody like me who buys and trades a lot of guitars to be able to quickly assess the quality of a guitar. Is there some quick way that, apart from checking to make sure that the neck is straight and, like, are there any nice little tricks like that that can give you an indication of the overall quality of a guitar? So maybe you'll have to fix this, that, or the other, but are you starting with good bones? Is there some, like, is that test valid? It would seem to me that there's something there. Is there? Like, what does that mean?